I can't list 20 items a day. What am I going to do to make the money that I want to make? I can't level up because I just simply do not have the time to list 20, 30, 50, all of these listings a day to make the money that I want to make. Today's video, friends, I'm going to show you what you can do to make the money that you want to make if you don't have the time to source, to list, to photograph, to ship 20, 30, 50, all of these items a day that people are telling you that you have to do to make the money that you want to make. If y'all follow me, you know what it's going to start with, and it is starting with the golden formula for resellers. This allows you to figure out what you need to do. It is going to tell you exactly what you need to do. When you can put variables to it, we have our gross revenue over here on the right. That's the money that you want to make. And yes, your active listings and your daily listings is one of those variables, but friends, there's two other variables in there. So if you can't increase your active listings, there's other things that you can be doing. So I'm going to walk you through exactly what this formula means and then make recommendations on how to increase some of the other variables so that you can make more money without having to list 20, 30, 70, 100 items a day to make the money that you want to make. So if you're new to the channel, quickly we'll just talk about what this is. You're talking your sell-through rate. This is how many items you have sold out of how many items that you've had available. It is a percentage. The formula is down here. This is a spreadsheet that you can purchase. It is linked down below. It's like $3. If you're part of the YouTube members, this is one of the many downloads that you get as well to help elevate your reselling business. So sell-through rate, this is essentially how many items you're selling on a percentage rate. So if you have 100 items available and you sold 10 of them last month, that's a 10% sell-through rate. Your active listings, this is the one that a lot of people focus on, listing, having more items available. So yeah, that will help it, but that's not the only variable. And then you multiply this times so how many items you've sold times how much they're selling for. And let me show you here, friends. So listing more items, I have to list 20 a day to get to where I want to get. I have to have 400 items available. Yes, okay, that did double. That gets me to make $300 a month. But if you only have 20 items available, you can only list one item a day, and you increase your average sale price. You spend a little time figuring out what items are going to sell higher, sourcing better, looking in Terapeak, making some strategic decisions about what you're buying. You're now increasing your sales without having to list more items. You're just listing better items. And if you're like, okay, that's way too hard. I can't list better items. I can't find better items. I don't know luxury. I don't know this. Well, then just work on ways to increase your sell-through rate. Let's say you double your sell-through rate and now you're at $300 as well without listing more items. So work on your sell-through rate, work on your average sale price. I would recommend, and I'm going to tell you ways exactly what you can do to do this. I would recommend picking one. Trying to do too many things at once is going to be too complex. And then it's also going to be hard to tell, hey, my gross revenue increased, but I don't really know why because I was doing 17 different things. So pick one, pick sell-through rate to work on for a little while. I'd say a month, possibly 2 to 3 months if you're a casual type seller. Work on your sell-through rate. Things that you can do to work on your sell-through rate. This is a downloadable on my website as well. If you are in the YouTube memberships, you get this for free as well. Golden formula for resellers. So you have your sell-through rate, your average sale price, and your active listings. Pick one of these to increase. If you are working on your sell-through rate, you can run sales, you can do offers, you can do promotions on eBay. Pull a listing quality report. Regardless of what you're working on, this is one of the easiest ways to increase your sales, and it's strictly because it's going to get you more impressions. If you have a better listing and people can actually see it, they can buy it. If your listing quality is not good, people are not going to be able to see it. If they cannot see it, they cannot buy it, right? So pull a listing quality report. I'll link a video up above on what exactly that is on eBay, but it essentially says, hey, here you are compared to the top 5% sellers on eBay. Here's what they're doing in their listings. Do that, right? It tells you exactly how to make a listing and what you need to do for your category. Cross list. You can't list, 20 items a day. Okay, so cross list. Spend 5 minutes a day putting it on different platforms. Sell-through rate. You're now having more items available. You're getting more impressions. Work on volume selling. So if you can't find higher average sale price, find things that have a high sell-through rate. How do you do this? Use Terapeak. look at your data, friends. I'm always going to recommend looking at your data. These are my top. This is a Sarah Style Sales and Trends dashboard. If you're not familiar, it's a Google spreadsheet. You put your information, right? You just type in all of your items that you have for sale, what they sold for, if they haven't sold, all of that information, and then you have access to all of these charts. But look at your categories. You have your sell-through rate. So the higher up, the higher sell-through rate it is. Hey, sweatshirts have a 25% sell-through rate. Cool. When I go sourcing, I'm buying sweatshirts because I already know what I'm selling. I already know sweatshirts. I don't have to learn anything new. You can also do this for average sale price, right? Bags, high average sale price. I'm going to focus on bags. Quit buying things that are down here. Quit buying right now for me shorts. That makes sense. But hey, what's something else? Skirts also makes sense. Swim. A lot of this is seasonal for me, but hey, jeans or tops, these are my lower sell-through rates. Stop sourcing those things, Sarah. Get it together. They're not selling. When I go sourcing, focus on my sweatshirts. Focus on what's selling. If you don't have access to these charts, Terapeak has a lot of this information for you as well. Be strategic when you're sourcing. Don't just go out and buy things to buy things. Buy things that are going to increase your sell-through rate or buy things that are going to increase your average sale price. Don't buy more items. Buy more items strategically. That's what it's about. Increasing your average sale price, learning new brands and categories, focusing on the brands and categories that you're doing, niching down, same with niching down for sell-through rate, and then using Terapeak data to help increase it. You don't have to buy more items. I like what I just said. I'm going to say it again, but now I don't remember. Rewind what I just said about you don't have to buy more items. You have to buy better items, either sell-through rate or average sale price. If you guys like this video, YouTube thinks that you'd like this video, I will link a playlist down here of how to make money reselling. And then make sure to hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube members to have a little bit more support in the reselling business.